It is important to understand the best channels for sourcing specific items. While online forums can be helpful for a variety of needs, a software development forum is typically not the ideal place to find electrical components like circuit breakers. These forums are generally focused on discussions, questions, and support related to software programming, development tools, and related technologies. Individuals participating in these forums usually have expertise in software-related fields, not necessarily in electrical hardware or supply chains. When looking for a specific electrical component, such as a square D Trilliant load center breaker, there are more appropriate and effective avenues to explore. Firstly, online marketplaces like eBay and Amazon can be valuable resources. These platforms host a wide range of sellers, including those specializing in electrical components, both new and used. Search for the specific breaker model you need, keeping in mind to carefully examine the seller's ratings, product descriptions, and return policies before making a purchase. Pay close attention to the condition of the breaker, whether it is new, used, or refurbished, and ensure it meets your requirements. Secondly, contacting local electrical supply stores in your area is another excellent approach. These stores specialize in providing a variety of electrical components, tools, and equipment to electricians, contractors, and homeowners. They often have knowledgeable staff who can assist you in finding the specific breaker you need or suggest suitable alternatives. Check if the stores carry square D Trilliant breakers or if they can order them for you. If the specific model is unavailable, the staff might be able to recommend a compatible replacement from another manufacturer. Thirdly, consider reaching out to electrical contractors in your area. Electrical contractors frequently have access to a wider network of suppliers and distributors, and they might be able to source the breaker you need more efficiently. They may also have spare breakers in their inventory from previous projects. While it might involve a service fee, their expertise and access to resources can be valuable. When searching for a replacement breaker, there are several important factors to consider. Firstly, ensure that the breaker has the correct amperage rating for your application. Using a breaker with a lower amperage rating than required can lead to nuisance tripping, while using a breaker with a higher amperage rating can create a safety hazard. Secondly, verify that the breaker is compatible with your square D Trilliant load center. Different load centers use different types of breakers, so it is crucial to select a breaker that is specifically designed for your panel. Thirdly, check the voltage rating of the breaker. The breaker's voltage rating must be equal to or greater than the voltage of the circuit it is protecting. For example, in a standard residential electrical panel, you'll typically find 120-volt circuits and 240-volt circuits. When replacing a breaker, it is important to follow proper safety procedures. Firstly, turn off the main breaker to de-energize the load center. Secondly, test the circuit to confirm that it is de-energized using a non-contact voltage tester. Thirdly, carefully remove the old breaker by disconnecting the wire and pulling it out of the load center. Fourthly, install the new breaker by connecting the wire and pushing it into the load center. Fifthly, turn the main breaker back on and test the circuit to ensure that the new breaker is functioning properly. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to replace the breaker for you. Working with electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to prevent injury or damage. There are several different types of circuit breakers available, each designed for specific applications. Standard circuit breakers are the most common type and are used in residential and commercial buildings to protect circuits from overloads and short circuits. Ground fault circuit interrupters, often referred to as GFCIs, are designed to protect people from electric shock. They are typically installed in areas where there is a risk of water exposure, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor outlets. Arc fault circuit interrupters, often referred to as SIs, are designed to protect against electrical fires caused by arc faults. They are typically installed in bedrooms and other areas where people sleep. When selecting a circuit breaker, it is important to consider the specific requirements of your application. Consider the amperage rating, voltage rating, and type of breaker needed to provide adequate protection for your electrical system. Electrical codes, such as the National Electrical Code, often referred to as the NEC, provide guidelines for selecting and installing circuit breakers. These codes are designed to ensure the safety of electrical systems and prevent electrical hazards. Consulting the NEC and local electrical codes can help you make informed decisions about your electrical system. Consider some common issues that can arise with circuit breakers. Nuisance tripping occurs when a breaker trips for no apparent reason. This can be caused by a variety of factors, such as loose connections, faulty wiring, or an undersized breaker. A trip breaker indicates that the circuit has experienced an overload or short circuit. It is important to identify the cause of the trip and correct the problem before resetting the breaker. A faulty breaker may fail to trip when an overload or short circuit occurs, posing a serious safety hazard. If you suspect that a breaker is faulty, it should be replaced immediately. Understanding the basic principles of electrical circuits can be helpful in troubleshooting breaker problems. A circuit consists of a source of electricity, a path for the electricity to flow, and a load that consumes the electricity. Overloads occur when the circuit draws more current than it is designed to handle. Short circuits occur when the electricity flows through an unintended path, bypassing the load. Circuit breakers are designed to interrupt the flow of electricity in the event of an overload or short circuit, protecting the circuit and preventing damage. When troubleshooting breaker problems, start by checking for any obvious signs of damage, such as loose wires, burnt connections, or a cracked breaker housing. Use a multimeter to test the voltage and current in the circuit to identify any problems. If you are unable to resolve the problem yourself, consult a qualified electrician. Electrical work should be performed by qualified individuals to ensure safety and compliance with the electrical codes. There are many resources available to help you learn more about electrical systems and circuit breakers. Online resources, such as manufacturer websites and educational articles, can provide valuable information. Consider consulting with a qualified electrician or electrical engineer for expert advice and guidance. Remember that electrical safety is paramount. Always take necessary precautions when working with electricity and consult with qualified professionals when needed. Firstly, always turn off the power at the main breaker before working on any electrical circuits. Secondly, use insulated tools to prevent electric shock. Thirdly, never work on electrical circuits in wet or damp conditions. Fourthly, follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. Fifthly, if you are unsure about any aspect of electrical work, consult a qualified electrician. By following these safety precautions, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and ensure the safe operation of your electrical system. If you are considering upgrading your electrical panel or adding new circuits, it is essential to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your electrical system can handle the increased load. Overloading your electrical system can lead to serious safety hazards, such as electrical fires. A qualified electrician can assess your electrical needs and recommend the appropriate upgrades or modifications. When choosing an electrician, be sure to check their credentials, licenses, and insurance. A reputable electrician will be able to provide references and demonstrate their expertise in electrical work. Consider obtaining multiple quotes from different electricians before making a decision. By investing in professional electrical services, you can ensure the safety and reliability of your electrical system. A well-maintained electrical system is essential for the safety and comfort of your home or business. Regular inspections and maintenance can help identify and prevent potential problems before they become serious. Consider scheduling periodic electrical inspections by a qualified electrician. During an inspection, the electrician will check for any signs of damage, wear and tear, or code violations. They will also test the functionality of your circuit breakers, outlets, and other electrical components. Regular maintenance can include tasks such as tightening loose connections, replacing worn-out outlets, and cleaning electrical panels. By investing in regular maintenance, you can extend the life of your electrical system and prevent costly repairs. It is important to keep your electrical panel accessible and free from obstructions. Do not store items in front of your electrical panel, as this can hinder access in the event of an emergency. Label all circuit breakers clearly so that you can easily identify and turn off the correct circuit in case of a problem. Keep a flashlight near your electrical panel in case of a power outage. By taking these simple steps, you can ensure that your electrical panel is safe and accessible. If you experience any unusual electrical problems, such as flickering lights, sparking outlets, or a burning smell, it is important to investigate the problem immediately. Turn off the affected circuit breaker and contact a qualified electrician to diagnose and repair the problem. Do not attempt to repair electrical problems yourself unless you are a qualified electrician. Ignoring electrical problems can lead to serious safety hazards. Remember that electricity is a powerful and potentially dangerous force. Always respect electricity and take necessary precautions to prevent accidents. By following these guidelines, you can ensure the safe and reliable operation of your electrical system. Finding a square D Trilliant breaker might take some time and effort, but with the right approach and resources, you can increase your chances of success. Start by checking online marketplaces and local electrical supply stores. If you are unable to find the specific breaker you need, consider contacting electrical contractors or exploring alternative breaker options. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity and consult with qualified professionals when needed.